So yeah, that song's about Warburtons. Lovely bread. Now, do you have any other questions?
Tell me, Mr. Nigel, how did you get into music in the first place, eh?
How does anyone really get into music? I mean, yes, there's obviously picking up an instrument, learning it and everything, but no, that's not music, right? That's not music, you know? Rolling Stones, bullshit, not music. You know what is music? Car horns, alright? Electric eels, platypuses, platypi, if you will. You know, an octopus slowly unscrewing a jar and then working its way through a maze to get some food. That's music. That's life. Life is music. Music is life. So, how did I get into music? I was born. Done. Next question.
Alright. So, when did you then start playing an instrument?
You know, in many ways the instrument plays me. That's the way it works. I picked up the harmonica first, you know, as every child does, and that was good for a while, you know. Got some fame doing that. Local neighbourhood, shouting all hours of the night, asking me to play another, and I'd oblige them obviously, but then you have to wonder. I was 5 years old, I didn't really recognise words as such, so they could have been shouting anything really. Then I picked up the guitar when I was how old was I? 9 years old, and I just fused with the strings, and then the rest is history. I started a band when I was 10. Went to uni, started another band. That band became successful. We went on to tour the world. Broke up. A few of us died. And now I'm here. In a cardigan. Because that's what all rockers do, right? Rocking back the cardigan.
So, let's talk about your first album. You were 10 when you released it, yeah?
Yeah, it was an experimental album filled with John Cage covers. Yeah, I remember that. But I didn't think he went far enough, you know. So.
Tell me, you titled it "The Unleashing of the Krakening."
Yeah.
Where did you get that from?
Well, I wanted to call it, you know, "Release the Kraken," because that's got release the Kraken, big monsters and everything. But unfortunately, Clash of the Titans, I got the copyright for that. I had a long legal battle with Ray Harryhausen, the famous animator, and I ended up losing. Of course, I was 10 years old, self-represented, so, you know, my grip of the legal system was not keen at that point, and so I had to change the name to The Unleashing of the Krakening, and I reckon it worked out quite well, actually. You know, had a kind of punk element to it in the end.
Let's talk about the famed divorce with Courtney Love.
Well,
This was before Cobain, wasn't it?
yes, it was. Yeah, this was when I was 13, and I'm just gonna say this outright. Good thing I got out of there when I did, because apparently she's a homicidal maniac, alleged, according to conspiracy theorists. I have to say that for legal reasons, but we all know. Man. Yeah, so we're not friends anymore, me and Courtney. We saw each other at the Grammar Awards, which I like the Grammys, but for spelling and, sentence structure. Because I don't need to tell you about the Grammys, but she was not happy to see me, and likewise, I mean, she has not aged well. She has not aged well. I mean, look, when you've slept with up to 50 women, as I have, and you've had sex with around about 3 of those, it's really hard to keep track of them all. So, don't ask me about specific women, because I can't, I won't do this kiss and tell nonsense. Because honestly, I don't remember.
That brings up a good point, that does. Let's talk about the drugs.
Yes, I went to rehab. I am clean as of... What time is it?
It's about 7 o'clock.
About 7 o'clock. About 3 hours ago. I've been clean for 3 hours, and I've changed my life around. It's really... It's been a transformative experience. I found myself in the new age. I mean that literally. Like, I found myself in what year is it? 14? 2015. Found myself in 2015. I mean, I kind of got stuck in a quantum loop in the 80s. I mean, I got stuck in the 90s, but I imagined everything was the 80s. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm waiting for Back to the Future 2. I'm waiting for hoverboards and, tin hats to be the fashion. And quite honestly, I'm surprised we don't have them. It's been really disappointing. That's been the disappointing thing of coming off the drugs. It's that I no longer get to imagine that we're living in a fantasy world set in a futuristic 2015.
So, is that why you released a fashion label doing only clothes made out of aluminum foil?
Yeah, that's right, yes. Also, it keeps the government spies out of your head. I feel like that's practical. Because they're watching you. They're watching this. Well, I mean, they would be if I didn't line my room with lead. Which I can tell you took a long time. 3 workers died of lead poisoning. It was bad for a while, but I think the families can see that this was a good choice to make. I went to the funerals. I did pay for them. That's going a bit too far. I didn't really know them.
You've seen a lot of your friends die, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm the last one out of the band. Last one of the Screaming Pigs. Sort of, well, don't need to tell you about the Screaming Pigs. And I survived the 27 Club. That was a big moment for me. Yeah. Got one person left who's still alive, who, from my era, if you will. And I'm determined to outlive the fucker. Yeah, he's gonna die soon.
So, to wrap up this interview, what's your favourite album out this year?
Favourite album? Well, I'm not sure about favourite album, because I mean, an album is just a collection of songs, so I'll have a favourite song from this year. Uptown Funk. It's a killer song. Killer. it's a bit of a touchy subject, but anyway, she got her balls cut off in a war. So she went from being a woman to a man, back to being a woman again, or a eunuch. But there's no position for her in government because eunuchs are no longer used in government jobs. It's a shame, really. Yeah, it's a real shame. She seems happy, though. Gone back to using Deirdre. Anyway, where was I? Right.